So if you look at the nonviolent movement in Mecca during the early years of Islam, Muslims were enduring many adversities. They were targeted by verbal abuse and insult, just like in the history, we can look at the life of Jesus and how he has tolerated so many, so many kind of abuse and oppression from others, and was targeted for his calling towards God. It was the same kind of situation that Prophet Muhammad faced. It was verbal abuse and insults. It was physical torture and harassment. It was increased level of enmity that actually led to social boycott for 3 years. So, in initial part of his life, which was spent in Mecca, there were many years that Muslims endured all these adversities and all these kind of oppression, whether it was like verbal or emotional abuse or insult or physical torture. There were companions of Prophet who were tortured severely, harassment that was common, and increased level of enmity, which kind of led to social boycott for 3 years. And it was a very difficult year for Prophet Muhammad, that his wife died, and also his uncle passed away. And that was a time that was called like Year of Sorrow. And that was something that we can understand when people lose their loved ones. It's not easy to go through that. So there were many of those emotional pain that Prophet went through at the time, but he never took an approach towards violence, and he never encouraged revolt to to any of those leaders or any of those people who have caused him great deal of pain and suffering in his life. What was the power dynamic there in Mecca? Well, the Meccan leaders were mostly more in, they were more richer, and they were more influential, as we can see in any part of the history in any time. If we look at our society nowadays, there are some countries more influential than the others, um, and we see that everywhere. It was a phase that was focused on tarbiyah. So during Makkah, the nonviolent movement was basically focused on like teaching, preaching, educating, which is called tarbiyah in Arabic, instilling faith and strengthening certainty in faith, tolerating hostility and oppression with patience and fortitude, and simply put, teaching ways to serve and survive, basically on individual level, was the main methodology that was adopted by Prophet.